In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NHL games happening on May 6, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Carolina Hurricanes versus Washington Capitals. The Carolina Hurricanes are gearing up to face off against the Washington Capitals in the second game of their second-round playoff matchup. Carolina enters this one riding high after taking care of the New Jersey Devils in 5 games, while Washington also needed just 5 to knock out the Montreal Canadiens, showing once again why they've been one of the top squads in the East this year. The Hurricanes handled their first-round business as most expected, dispatching the Devils without too much trouble. Their Game 5 win stood out the most, an all-out shootout that featured 9 goals and needed double overtime to settle, with Carolina edging it out 5-4. In the playoffs so far, Carolina's been lighting the lamp at a 3.8 goals per game clip, which ranks them 5th among all postseason teams. On the other end, they've been solid defensively too, letting in just 2.2 goals per contest. Washington moved on to the second round after putting away the Canadiens in 5 games. Montreal managed to take Game 3, but that was all they had in the tank. Washington regrouped, took the next 2, and punched their ticket to round 2. They've been putting up 3.6 goals per game in these playoffs, which ranks just behind Carolina at 6th, and they've been giving up an average of 2.4 goals per game. Sure, Carolina did manage to steal one of the 2 games on the road in New Jersey, but that's not nearly enough to convince me they can string together wins away from home when it matters. Their road record this season sits at 17-21-5, and now they're heading into a building where Washington has gone 29-9-6. That's a huge swing. Washington is not only healthier than the Devils were, but they've got more depth across the board, and that makes them a tougher matchup for the Hurricanes. Goaltending will be something to watch closely, since both teams lost their top netminders in round 1, but both benches are deep in that area, so I don't see it becoming a major liability. Still, what could tilt the scale is home ice, just like in the regular season. Carolina looked passable on the road in the first round, but the regular season numbers still paint them as a weaker road team, and the Capitals have shown up consistently on their home ice. I see Washington setting the tone early in this series. Honestly, I'm surprised they're not the favorites in this opening game at home. As our first pick for this matchup, the Washington Capitals money line is our full game side pick. The opener of a playoff series tends to be looser and more open than the games that follow, with teams still feeling each other out and not fully locked into defensive systems yet. Sure, these two are division rivals and already played each other 4 times this season, but that hasn't stopped them from piling up goals. In 6 of their last 7 matchups, they've combined for 6 or more goals every time. Both teams have had their lapses on defense, and it's worth noting that Carolina scored at least 3 goals in each of their wins over the Devils. Washington's been putting up similar offensive numbers too. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Edmonton Oilers versus Vegas Golden Knights. The Edmonton Oilers are heading to T-Mobile Arena on Tuesday night, looking to pull off a win on the road and grab home ice advantage away from the Vegas Golden Knights in Game 1 of their second-round series in the Western Conference. Edmonton had a rough start in their opening round against the Los Angeles Kings, dropping the first 2 games before turning it around. They managed to win 4 of the next 5 and knocked out Los Angeles in 6 games. The Oilers gave up 12 goals in those first 2 matchups, but tightened up just a bit, allowing 12 more goals across the last 4 games of that series. Right now, Edmonton leads all playoff teams in scoring with an average of 4.5 goals per game, though they're also giving up 4 goals on average, so they've been in some pretty wild, high-scoring games. The Vegas Golden Knights were in a bit of a hole themselves, falling behind 2-1 in their series against the Minnesota Wild, but they rallied and won 3 straight to close it out, including 2 in overtime. Their series-ending win was a tight 3-2 result. Vegas is putting up 3 goals per game in the postseason, which ranks them 12th overall, and they're giving up 3.17 per game on average. Vegas has looked good at home lately, winning 4 of their last 5 at T-Mobile Arena. Meanwhile, Edmonton has dropped 2 of their last 3 on the road, road. That gives the Golden Knights a bit of a leg up going into this one. They're finding the net consistently with 10 goals over their last 3 games, and they're sharp on the power play too, converting more than 28% of their chances. On the other hand, Edmonton has the 16th ranked penalty kill and has been shaky defensively, giving up 13 goals in their last 3 away games. Vegas should be able to take advantage of that. Edmonton's offense might not fire on all cylinders either. They've only scored 5 goals in their last 2 road outings. Their power play is still solid, clicking at over 23%, but they'll be facing a Vegas team that has struggled on the penalty kill this season, sitting at 26th in the league. Still, Vegas has looked solid defensively of late, giving up just 7 goals over their last 3 games. They might be able to hold the Oilers in check. As our first pick for this matchup, the Vegas Golden Knights money line is our full game side pick. Even though the Oilers have been the most efficient scoring team in the playoffs, their defense ranks near the bottom, which sets up Game 1 to be a potentially explosive one. 5 out of their 6 games against the Kings went over the total, and 4 of Vegas' 6 games against the Wild did the same. In recent games, the Oilers have gone over in 5 of their last 6, while Vegas has done so in 3 of their last 5. Edmonton is putting up an average of 3.16 goals per game overall and about 3.33 goals in their last 3 road contests, though they failed to score on any of their 7 power play chances during that stretch. They'll face a Vegas team that's killed off 86% of penalties in their last 3 and allowed just 9 goals across those games. The Golden Knights average 3.34 goals per game themselves, and they've been scoring right around that mark at home lately. On the man advantage, they've been deadly, converting 40% of their chances over the last 3 games. Edmonton's penalty kill has been decent lately, also at 86% over their last 3, but they've allowed 13 goals in their last 3 road outings. The Oilers have plenty of offensive firepower, but their goaltending remains a major question mark. That's a recipe for another high-scoring affair. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.